Hey guys, Chad here with another beer review, continuing to clear out the basement, quote-unquote, beer cellar. That'd be the real quote-unquote. Anyways, can't remember when I got this, where I got this, how much I paid for it, but I had it, so it's time to review it. Firestone-walker 15th Anniversary Ale. This is a blend, a cuvee of several of their beers. Look on their website. It's 76% barley wine, 19% stout, and 5% Imperial IPA. And, you know, it's like a blend of Helldorado, Parabola, Stickee Monkee, Velvet Merkin, Goodfoot, and Bravo, Double Jack. And said they put a ton of dry hops in here, too. You know, Rate Beer has it as a American strong ale. It's probably right. Maybe even old ale is correct, but yeah, strong ale. Anyways, so it's probably going to be like that Southern Tier cuvee I had a week or two ago. I don't know if you can't see it on camera, but I mean, it looks kind of brown or black on camera. It's actually more of like a rich kind of mahogany or maroon color. If you look on my blog, you can see it in the light box there. You'll see, and it did have about a 2-finger head. You know, it's kind of fizzled away. I could open it. I could smell it. As soon as I open the bottle, I could open it as soon as I smell the bottle. Yeah, it is super, super sweet. Actually, it smells a lot like the Southern Tier. I mean, it's just like huge toffee confectionery notes. Dark fruit, kind of like the Belgian quad. You know, cornucopia of those dark fruits. There is a little bit of like chocolate in there. There's definite alcohol in the aroma. It has a nice, I mean, it's a nice, for lack of a better word, standard, really strong beer aroma. I think the brewing hops and the dry hops have, they might have faded by now, unless it's like some kind of like really, because on the website it actually keeps the malts and hops all classified. And there's some kind of like really dank or piney hops that would complement the, you know, kind of the barley wine and stoutier notes. But anyways, let's dig into this one. Cheers. Wow. Still pretty boozy. It's 12.5, you know, it's a pretty big beer. Not gonna, you know, something to sneeze at. The first thing my first impression, as soon as it hit my tongue, was I'm like, wow, it's really soft, like mouthfeel. It's like really gentle. Like I was expecting this to be like, you know, really like intense flavored. I mean, it certainly is very, very strong flavored, but it's not like, it's like a kind of a gentleness to it. You know, it's perfectly strong, but it's like a tank with like really, it's like an electric tank, like with rubber treads or whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good analogy here. Okay, yeah. So as far as flavor description, very, very much in the barley wine strong ale category. Like I said, lots of toffee, a lot of dark fruit. Like I mean, not quite fruit punch, but I mean, you get your fig, your date, your raisins, plum, dark cherry in there. The stout quality is you know, it's kind of reserved. It's definitely faded in the background. There's like a little bit of what just happened to my computer. There's like a little bit of like dark chocolate maybe right as it's going down, but otherwise it's you know, not particularly stouty. My printer decided to go off for some reason. The alcohol is pretty strong here too, and it's playing a lot in that in the role of the flavor. I mean, it's just like that classic kind of like rum kind of character, or maybe like a sherry or like a cognac or brandy, something like that. Not a connoisseur of that kind of those spirits, but it's in that general area. And this is a barrel aged. It says a blend of barrel aged beers here. So you are getting the kind of woody vanilla character. I think that the base barley wine is like so strong that it's really overriding. I'm not really getting like there's when you drink like a KBS or Goose Island Bourbon County, something like that. Like you just like, bam, you taste whiskey, you taste bourbon. Not so much here. I mean, they don't even tell you what kinds of barrels they used. Yeah, I do get chocolate kind of through the middle there. The bitterness is it's kind of low. I mean, it's plenty bitter. It's bitter enough to like support this palate so that it's not like completely unbalanced. It's instead of being here, it's definitely the maltiness is here. It's not completely 100% malt, 0% hops at this point. It's somewhere, I don't know. It's definitely on the maltier side. It leaves like it leaves like a little bit of like a kind of dry kind of aftertaste, slightly well, not vinegary, but yeah, it's like a kind of generic dry bitter aftertaste. It fades away fairly quickly. I would not call it a clean finish though. There's definite warmth in the throat as it's going down. I actually let this sit out for, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes, so it's plenty warm. I think if I drank any warmer than this, it'd just be like so ridiculously cloying. It'd be difficult to drink. But even this is probably, you can see the glasses fogging up here. It's probably about 55 degrees, which is right where they recommend the window on the website that they say that's a good ideal serving temperature. Anyways, rambling on long enough here. Let's rate this on Rate Beer. Aroma. I mean, it's just standard strong barley wine. I think it smells very good. I'll give it an 8 out of 10 on aroma. Appearance, I mean, not much head on there. It is kind of it's an ugly color unless you hold it right up to the light and you can see the burgundy kind of color. But I'll give it a 4 out of 5 on appearance. It's a little bit generous. Taste, I mean, I think it's really complex. Really good flavors. Any beer lover would probably like this. I'll give it a 9 out of 10 on taste. Again, it's being a little bit generous. Palate. The mouthfeel is, like I said, it's soft. It's smooth going down. It does feel a little bit, kind of tepid now. Like it's definitely lost some carbonation, or just like really wasn't that highly carbonated to begin with. There's warmth here. It is not difficult to drink though. I mean, at least not for me. I'm, pro beer drinker. Like, if my girlfriend had this, she'd probably be sipping it. I'll give it a 4 out of 5 on palate. Overall, this should be like an A+ amazing beer. It's a blend of all these great beers. And it is an excellent beer, but it's not like, a world-class beer or anything like that, I'll give it a 16 out of 20. That's a 4.1. That is a very low. That's a very low 9 on my scale, and I would agree with that. I mean, I think it is an excellent beer, but it's like I drink this one time, I'll finish this bottle, but I'm like in no rush to like go out and buy more, or hoard more. If you have this in your basement or whatever, I see no reason. I don't see anything to be gained by continuing to sell it. Might as well break it out now. So yeah. 9 out of 10 for Firestone-Walker 15th Anniversary Ale, or XV, or 15, whatever you want to call it. And I can't remember when this came out. It had to be at least 2 years ago. So if you know, let me know in the comments, because I cannot remember. Anyways, thanks for watching this beer review, and I will see you around. Cheers.